I know I talked about voting in my last video, but you guys really crushed it in this last poll I put up this week for some more Modern Warfare remastered gameplay. You guys seem to love this game. I mean, I love playing it. It's fun. And I would love to play some older CODs too, but I have to get a Elgato before I could do that. And I'm looking to get one very soon during Christmas and hopefully get some Black Ops 1 and 2 gameplay. I would love to do that for the next few videos during the new year. That would be really fun. But hi, my name's Colin McCrazy. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about football. I love football. I know Loaded Buggy, you guys, if you've seen our COD commentary together, he also loves football. He watches the NFL just like me, and it's kind of ironic because I'm a Panthers fan and he's a Saints fan. So we kind of headbutt each other a little bit, ironically, and talk about how bad our teams are. And that's kind of part of what I'm going to talk about in this video. And I also got inspired by another YouTuber called Lost Respawn, I believe, and he made a video on UFC fighting and did some like predictions, and I thought that was kind of a fun video. And I'm not doing a predictions video for my team, but I'm doing more of just a kind of commentary on where the team's been, what I've been noticing about the team, and what I hope for the team. And obviously, the first thing is I hope my team does well. And if you know anything about the Panthers in the NFL, they are the worst team for the past 2 seasons. Now, this season they have a little bit of an upper trend going on, but last season was, I mean, it was probably the worst football I've seen in my life. It was so bad, and I couldn't stand to really, I mean, by like the 8th, ninth, 10th loss, I couldn't believe my eyes and how bad our team was. And it was a train wreck. And this has kind of been like a foretold event that was going to happen with our team because I've been watching since 2016 when the Panthers went to the Super Bowl. I actually didn't watch that Super Bowl, but I know about it because I went back and I watched the highlights and all that. And after that point, I started watching us a lot more intently. I wasn't really much of a football fan up until I was about 15, so about that time. And I started watching us, and I noticed slowly over time how we love to give away talent. We love to get these really good players sometimes in the draft and use them improperly on our team. And, you know, staff changes. We've had a bunch of coaches go through our team, a bunch of quarterbacks and whatnot. And we just started slowly losing all this talent and seeing them come back to us later on another team, either in the same season or the next season, and beat our ass. And it's definitely a trend that has been happening for the last 7 years or so, ever since David Tepper has taken over the team. It's really been terrible. And if you know anything about that, then this is kind of like the behind the scenes of what I think is going on, and I think a lot of other Panthers fans can agree. It's really the owner. The owner and his decision making, his meddling in the NFL. As an owner, you're not really supposed to do a whole lot. You're supposed to feed the team, finances, do some events for the team outside football, and really let the coaches and the staff inside do all the work, and maybe like check in here or there. But that's about it. With David Tepper, it's really like just so much meddling and like whispering behind the ear. Especially you can see it during like conferences all the time with every coach we've had for at least the past 3 years, and it's just super annoying. And it really drives the team down and never gives us a chance to consistently build and create a team. And that's kind of how what you have to do in the NFL. You have to really take your time, go through some growing pains, and weed out the people you don't want in your team and then also on your staff so you have the best team possible. And you got to keep your coaches and stuff, you know, all your staff together for a while. You can't just be switching out coaches and thinking that's going to improve your season, the next season or the season after that. It just doesn't work that way. And it's just been like that for a long time, and I'm kind of surprised I haven't noticed this before. I think it really just changed with the ownership ever since David came in. And I've been a Panthers fan for as long as I've been born, even without my knowledge. So I was born in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I was born only 5 minutes from the stadium where the Panthers play. And so automatically, I like from birth, as soon as I got into football, I already knew I was a Panthers fan just because I lived in the city. And so I've been stuck with this team ever since. And it's funny because the NFC South is what our division is called, and it's just bad overall. This season's obviously different, but most of the time throughout the last 7 years I've been watching, it's been bad every season for all teams. And it's funny because the Saints are in the same boat, so me and Loaded Buggy have been kind of battering at each other a little bit, or more like battering about our teams ourselves and what's wrong with our team. And we finally got a dub over them this last weekend. It was a very good game, I would say. It was very troublesome for both sides between the game, and there was a lot of flags. I'll tell you what, there was a lot of penalties during that game, but it was a good showing, and I had fun. I had fun watching it, and it's always good to win. It's just very rare we get to win anymore. That's how bad we are as Panthers fans, and I almost feel like I'm a Browns fan or a Lions fan from like maybe 6 years ago, which is I never would have thought we would ever get to that point, which is a wild, wild story. But yeah, I'm hoping that for the future of this team, hopefully we can acquire Bryce in a manner where he's feeling more confident. Bryce Young is our quarterback, and I think he can do well. I'm an Alabama fan as well for college, so I've seen him play plenty of times during his college days, and I know this kid can do well. And I think that's kind of why a good bit of other fans have been supporting him, even though he's played pretty bad the beginning of the season. But he came back recently this week, and he's done a lot better. I mean, he got a win. He got a win over a division rival, which is pretty big. So I'm hoping we can acquire him in a way where we use him better, and hopefully the connection between him and our new coach, Dave Canales, sticks, and they can work together and hopefully get some dubs. I mean, the quarterback issue isn't even like all of it. Obviously, it's really a whole team effort. Our defense has definitely struggled. We used to be really good about our defense for a while, but ever since about last year, we got rid of too many players, and it's just been a train wreck on defense. But we're starting to get it together, I think, a little bit. We've also had a lot of injuries this season too, so it's been a bit of an uphill battle for sure for this team. And I'm believing that after this week, we might be on an upward trend. I mean, we probably have quite a few more losses to go through, and maybe next season as well. But I think we might finally be coming out of this rut. And I might come back to this video and be like, wow, I was really stupid to say that, because we are as bad as we've always been. And that might be next season or the season after that, or maybe even after that. But that's all I really had for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have a favorite NFL team, leave a comment down below on which one is your favorite. You can also leave a comment on which topic I should talk about next if you want to, or just have any sort of discussion you want to leave on the video. I would appreciate it. And if you have a question, you can send it to me at askmecrazyquestions@gmail.com. The email will be in the description down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!